The day has started early here at Fort Magsaysay, situated in Nueva Ecija. Soldiers geared up for their morning drills. They are the Army Artillery Regiment, tagged as the muscle force of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Their specialization, huge weaponry.
We have been given a mission which is to provide artillery fire support to Philippine Army Maneuver Forces. And when we say maneuver forces, we are referring to the infantry divisions, the mechanized infantry division, and of course the Special Operations Command, who also operates as an infantry.
The Army Artillery Regiment has been providing a strong force in the AFP since 2007. It provided command and control to different artillery units, supporting 10 infantry divisions located nationwide.
Now, over the years, it has been created because technically, quote unquote, we were dubbed as the kings of battles. Meaning, without the artillery, well, history speaks for itself that previous wars were won because of the artillery. Why? Because it was always the artillery who fired the first salvo, or meaning we prepared the battlefield, we softened the targets before the infantry and the armor closes in for the kill.
The ARR highlighted the technical skills of the artillery personnel manning the howitzers and the peculiar equipment that needs special care in order to maintain its combat readiness.
We are tasked to integrate all fire support means into combined arms and joint operations. And we provide administrative, logistical support to our field artillery battalions and the saluting battery that we have in the Philippine Army. Other than that, we provide second-level maintenance to all our assets, to include our guns and vehicles here in the artillery. We provide training to units and field artillery personnel. And if needed, we are required to fight as an infantry.
From Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, they provide full support to our armed forces during conflicts.
So that's why we are called as one of the PAMOs, or the Philippine Army Major Units. So providing artillery support to the whole of Philippine Army. But basically, we provide all these artillery supports through our field artillery battalions, which are assigned to all over the archipelago, providing direct support to the infantry divisions. Right now, we have here in Luzon, we have the 5th Field Artillery Battalion, which is supporting, technically providing direct support to 4 infantry division, and that's the 7th Infantry Division here, the 2nd Infantry Division in Southern Tagalog, the 5th Infantry Division in Northern Luzon, and the 9th Infantry Division in Bicol and Caraga region. Then we also have the 3rd Field Artillery Battalion supporting the 3rd Infantry Division and the 8th Infantry Division in the whole of Visayas. Then in East Mincom area, we have the 4th Infantry Division supporting providing direct support to the 4th Infantry Division.
2-0, 0
At present, the ARR is equipped with armaments strong enough to face up to threats, especially in the hostile areas of Mindanao.
40-0140.
7230.
Use the verify. Check.
In the next 2 years, the Army Artillery Regiment seeks to improve and modernize their capacity to threats from other countries entering our land.
Lanyard!
As far as capabilities of AR is concerned, right now we have in the pipeline and in the near future we are planning to acquire. It's already being planned actually to acquire a shore-based missile system called SBMS. We are planning to acquire air defense artillery also, and it has been it is being planned already, the acquisition for the battery of these two units, which we project that by 2018 we can already have by next year we can already have a battalion size of air defense artillery, and that by 2020, hopefully, God willing, we can have already 4 battalions of the shore-based missile.
Up next, what does it take to be an artillero? Find out when DSTV returns. This is a job that requires full precision. Since these troops control heavy armaments, there shall be no room for error.
AR is a technical unit, technical in the sense that we are operating with big guns, and as far as difference is concerned, well, we are differ much from the infantry divisions that we have, and we differ also from the armor or the we call this mechanized infantry divisions, because these are the people who uses motorized and mechanized armored vehicles. For us, we use 105 millimeters, 1.5 millimeter guns, artillery guns, I should say.
This is the ARR's training camp. People should step aside, for real cannons are fired.
We are giving scenarios to our field units, especially those assigned in the platoons, to do all these gunnery trainings and FDC or fire direction center trainings every day to just to make sure that their skills will be there.
In this line of work, constant training is required.
Being a technical unit, our skill is really very perishable. Meaning, if you will not practice it day in, day out, chances are your capability will decline.
Soldiers are trained according to their special assigned fields.
The Artillery Training School offers several trainings like the in-service training, RST, specialization training, and the candidate soldiers course.
Half a year of solid enhancement on field and military education is given to aspiring ARRs.
As of now, we are conducting the candidate soldiers course, class 383, that's 2015. The training consists of 2 parts, the basic military training, and the second part, the specialization training or the field artillery operation orientation training, which covers or consists of 6 weeks.
They are carefully guided until it becomes their second nature.
Dinadahan-dahan na natin silang i-introduce yung mga physical activities like the army dozens and the road runs. So we do this, dinadahan natin dagdagan yung intensity ng physical activities para hindi rin sila mabigla, considering that the candidate soldiers are civilians. So the most difficult part in this training is this transformation phase. Dahil nga civilian sila, it's difficult for them to accept immediately kung ano yung ginagawa. So we have to explain thoroughly why they have to do this, why they have to wear the uniforms, why they have to obey our orders. So the second phase is the basic squad training. Dito sa basic squad training, we introduced several weapon systems like the M14 rifles, M16, M203 rifle, the machine gun, grenades. So dito pinapakilala natin, tinuturo din natin sa kanila kung paano ginagamit itong mga weapons na to, because these weapons are the weapons that they used sa field. Lastly, the third phase, yun yung application phase. So sa lahat ng mga naituro natin sa second phase, dito na nila ina-apply. We evaluate dito sa phase na ito, nagkakandak tayo ng field training exercise. So ina-apply lahat nila yung mga natutunan nila dun sa second phase. Na-evaluate natin kung lahat ba ng naituro natin ay nagawa nila.
But if you think that just by being tough and enduring pain, you are already fit to be part of the AAR, in the Artillery Training School, here's one major qualification. You should be a mathematics wizard.
Dapat dyan pag member ka ng FDC, mathematically knowledgeable ka. Then, reading of map, kailangan. Tapos, marunong kang gumanap dun sa plotting chart kung paano ka gumawa ng mga azimuth index, azimuth deflection.
Karamihan talaga sa amin magagaling sa math. Just like infantry, we can fight as infantry. But the thing that differ us from the infantry ay dahil nga kami artilyero, kami yung mga personnel in the Philippine Army na competent to handle or to man our howitzers. The same time, pag naging artilyero ka, most of the artillerymen are good in numbers because we compute data at binibigay namin yun sa firing battery. They convert it to firing data bago ipinuputok.
Each member has a role to perform.
Ang pinaka-general function ng firing battery, ma'am, as the muscle of the gunnery team po, ma'am. Meaning kami po yung malalakas na ang trabaho sa isang kanyon po, ma'am. Ang function po ng Chief of Section, ma'am, siya po yung overall supervision to the members of crew members and howitzer during operation po, ma'am. Yung gunner, siya yung responsible by setting deflection and align the aiming post to the target. And the ammo team chief, siya po yung responsible sa ammo, pagseset sa fuse setter. And then yung assistant gunner, siya yung responsible sa setting of elevation and humawak sa lanyard during firing. Yung cannoneer, siya yung ang trabaho niya, siya yung mag-align ng aiming post dun sa gunner.
They should be able to memorize how the weapons work and how to maintain and fix it. In this field, there is no such thing as a man's job. Even women rule.
Nung una, mahirap. Unang 2 linggo namin, mahirap talaga kasi nakikipagsabay kami sa mga lalaki. Lalong-lalo na sa mga exercises, mga physical activities. Kasi dito sa Army Artillery Regiment, isang class kami. Hindi pwedeng maging 2 class. Ang babae at lalaki ay pantay. So, kami pinipilit namin magko-cope up sa mga lalaki, lalo sa mga exercises, sa Army Dasen. Nakaka-cope up naman kami kahit mahirap naman. Nawawala na yung takot namin, nawawala na yung pangamba namin, nawawala na yung doubtness namin sa sarili na mag-give up kami. Nasabi namin sa sarili namin na kaya namin makapagsabayan sa mga lalaki kahit mahirap.
It gives them a sense of honor and pride to serve the country as the muscle force of the AFP. But there's another thing about being part of the team that gives them a sense of fulfillment.
Ang motivation ko noon, nung ako ay nasa kolehiyo, madalas nagkakanta kami ng mga activities kasama yung mga sundalo noon sa CMO nila. Nagkakanta kami ng mga feeding program, mga tree planting. Yun yung motivation ko noon na sabi sa akin ng mga officer, bakit hindi ko subukang mag-apply ng sundalo? Sabi ko nun, sir, pangarap ko din po nun, sir. Kaso baka hindi ko kaya. Yung sabi nila sa akin, may potential ka, makakaya mo yun kahit mahirap. Yun yung motivation ko na bakit hindi ko subukang mapabilang sa ng uniforming. Kasi nakikita ko may mga babae din ng mga sundalo. Kung kaya nila, bakit hindi? Yung sabi ko sa sarili ko, kung kaya nila, bakit ako hindi? Kakayanin ko rin.
Up next, the gorgeous Miss Earth Beauties cooperate with the AFP in a race to 1 million seedling project.